We're down here at Netley at the shore of Queen Victoria Country Park, and there is a storm forecast today, and I don't know how well this is going to come across on video, but the water and the sky has taken on a very, very peculiar look to it. There's almost a turquoise tint to the water and this brooding low cloud. I think we're going to get wet today. But the water is almost, well, as you can see, there's some quite violent surf, well, for this location. But the water has also got a weird smoothness to it. So yeah, I guess this is what they call the calm before the storm. Be quiet, Eva. The sea's actually unusually clear for this location. Normally you can't even see anything, even in the shallow surf. Eva, would you be quiet? I'm not going to throw anything for you. But yeah, that is an unusually clear water for this location. So there we go, the calm before the storm. So I've never actually walked this bit of shore before. So we are still well inside Southampton water. We've got Fawley Refinery is over there, and Southampton Docks down this way. But I've never walked this little bit before, and it's actually quite a pleasant bit of beach. I imagine it would be a bit nicer if there was more of it. The tide is actually quite high at the moment. But yeah, it's quite a clean and pleasant beach. And we've got interesting things here, like there we go, that's an oyster, and that's a live one. So that's an oyster shell. It's actually it's a live oyster. So we'll just put that back down. Obviously that's quite happy where it lives. This is interesting here. Look, that's a remnant of a wall there. So presumably at some point in the past there was a building here, or maybe just a seafront wall. But I suspect maybe a building right here on the shore. Well, maybe it wasn't the shore at that point. It's a bit of seaweed. You eat seaweed now, do you? Okay, so we're up here in the woods above the shore. Now that's where we walked down earlier. Down there, there's a sharp drop off just beyond these trees. And there's a remnant of a garden wall here. So I would say those bricks we saw on the shoreline are probably part of a house that isn't here anymore. So yeah, there's the old garden wall by the look of it. But the house is gone. And just walking around here, we've got another section of wall here. So there was obviously some gardens and or a house or something here at some point, but coastal erosion has caused that to fall into the sea. You can just see the remnants of the bricks and the wall there. So we've got sea beet here. Now, sea beet is a fantastic wild vegetable, but I'm not entirely sure I would pick it from here where people walk so many dogs. However, I have got a very reliable indicator. Eva, come here. Come here. Is this interesting? Is this interesting? No. So Eva didn't find that interesting, so chances are that hasn't been peed on by a dog very recently. However, I'm not going to pick any sea beet today. We'll do that another time. Now much has been said on the subject of fish finger sandwiches, and so here's what I have to say on the matter. Now fish fingers come in boxes of 10, and 10 fish fingers fit rather nicely in my frying pan. So I think that's nature's way of telling me that's how many I need in a sandwich. So we're just going to cook them nice and gently, both sides, in a frying pan. Tiny little bit of oil in there. Now you don't have to do it this way, but this is what I like to dress my fish fingers with in my sandwich. A little bit of gherkin or pickled cucumber. We call those gherkins here in Great Britain. I'm just going to chop that really finely. So I'm kind of going to make something a little bit like tartar sauce here, but it's a little bit more of a rough and ready version of the same. So there we go. So we've got some pickled gherkins. I'm just going to put that in a tumbler there to mix it up. And then we're going to have a good squirt of mayonnaise, and we're going to have a little bit of sriracha. And just mix that up. Have a taste. Yeah, that's good. So that's kind of like a rough and ready tartar sauce, but it's got a little bit of kick to it. Back over here, I think we're ready to turn our fish fingers over. Let's just do that nice and carefully. Just in time there. Doesn't matter if they start to come apart a little bit. It's going to be fine. So I would say those fish fingers are done. Yeah, piping hot inside. Let's go and assemble our sandwich. Okay, now it has to be white bread for this. And what we now need to do is carefully arrange our fish fingers. And here's the other reason. So nature and the ingenuity of man has seen fit to make it so that 5 fish fingers fit in that way, but if I just leave it like that, that end one will fall out. So anyway, I'm just going to spread a little bit of our tartar sauce on top of there in the middle, our fake tartar sauce. That looks about right. Now, in order to properly lock in that stray end fish finger there, what we now need to do is lay the other 5 fish fingers on the other way. So it's a bit like stacking a pallet or something like that. There we go. And then on goes the top layer, and then we'll cut that straight in half, just through the middle there. And that is how you make a fish finger sandwich. Hot, it's hot. That is really good. And I'm going to say, if you don't need 2 hands to eat it, you're doing it wrong. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.